Hey, anybody in here? Uh-oh, where is everybody? Oh, there's a couple people. What's up? You guys give me a shout, let me know if you're in here. Please. Make sure everything's set up right. Make sure the volume and everything sounds good. I got a new camera set up. Just want to try a little something different. Every week you get to see the grill and not my setup. A lot of people kind of, what's up, Attentive Slug? A lot of people wonder what my office looks like, and so this is kind of welcome to my room, right? Got my Cintiq here, second monitor here, all my cap paraphernalia all over the place. Hello. And so today I thought it would be cool if we continue with my Omega Red. So we're going to be working on this guy right here. All right, so last time I was kind of sketching away at him, and I think when I ended up I was around here. So did a little bit since then, kind of refined some of his muscle mass and the pose a little bit. On the fence with the pose, I'm okay with it. I still think it could be better. Front, I'm liking. The side, not so much. So we're gonna work on that today. And so yeah, let's get into it. All right. Oh, I also did a comp of what I wanted to look like when he's done, which is this here. I just did a little draw over. So that is that. I got my ref boards. I got plenty of ref boards. You can see on my other monitor over here I have even more reference. You can never have enough reference, guys. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. So let's see. Today I'm going to be working on his face because his face is real busted, mine anyway. I didn't spend a whole lot of time on it, so I'm going to do that now. Yo, you guys gotta say hello or something. Come on, where's everybody? Hi guys. Come on, man. You can't have me in here doing all the talking. All right, so anyway, yeah, I have over here I have like my books and stuff, anatomy reference. I lost my page, daggone it. Oh, there it is. Yeah, my anatomy reference and everything. So we're just gonna go hard on this anatomy, and you guys get to see the earlier process before I get it kind of dialed in. So we'll go back to ZBrush. Here's my dude so far. You can see his face is what the ladies would call a hot mess. So I'm going to work on that. I got some scream faces and stuff from other boards. What's the brush you were sculpting with last stream? Oh, I was just using the clay buildup. Just clay buildup. What up, Monador? Hello, noble that thought. What's up, marijuana Yannick? All right. Okay, and I think I didn't butcher those names, so too bad anyway. All right, so still not sure whether I'm gonna go with the grimacing face or not, but I kind of did that on the last one. My Hulk had a grimacing face. So I don't want to, I mean, it's almost the same face, right? I don't want to keep digging in the same well too often. So I think I'll have him screaming. Like this dude's just like, I can't take it anymore. So yeah, anyway. Oh, you know what? All right, so we're gonna do the face, but before I get into the head too deep, I'm going to turn off his tentacles and show you what the next step of my refinement for the muscles would be. So I kind of got it dialed in the way I like. I mean, there's still stuff that can be better. Get my light centered here, but it's not bad though. All right, and I'm gonna fast forward past this song because it's annoying as hell. Let's get that out of there. All right, cool. Mark Appleyard. Yes, sir. Yeah, it is. That's right, Bob. Yeah. Marjana. yeah. Sorry. It's legal here, so it's all good. All right. Oh, this face is so bad. All right, I'm going to hide the face because yikes. Let's just turn the head off. Oh no, it's even worse. All right, there you go. All right, so move this. Get my Terry Crews and other various muscly dudes. And just kind of dig in here. Oh, also his hands, we're going to work on those because those are still rough. And yeah, clay buildup is what I've been using. Just sketching it in. And doing a lot of rotating. So I'm just going to solo this out so it's a little easier to see. I just split his arms from his body because he's in such an extreme pose that I didn't want to stretch up the pecs and get those all kind of deformed and everything. So right now it's just arms. And if you guys are having difficulty hearing me or you think the music's too loud, tell me at the beginning of the stream when I can do something about it and I will take care of it. I wouldn't mess with the level, so it shouldn't be too bad today, but you let me know. Also, let me know if my fan is annoying as it was last time, because my computer sounded really loud. It was like crazy. So I got a ton of ref here. Some of it is 3D scans, a lot of photos. A lot of photos. Like to lean into that reference. See where I'm messing up. Cool. Nice. Yeah, I got a Andre Page over there too. I used to work with him back when I was at the old Echo days, working in South River, New Jersey. Back when the lights would get cut off at any given moment during the day because Mark wasn't big then. We were just trying to get up at that point. So I mean, at this point, I guess the arms are pretty much where I'm gonna have them. So I'm going to be switching from the clay buildup to my clay spin shortly. Oh, you know what? Let me know too. I have a noise suppression filter on my mic right now in OBS, and I just want to make sure that it doesn't cut out at the end of sentences, because that's super annoying, and I'm trying to alleviate that. So let me know if I'm doing that. Like, that sucks really bad. But yeah, I'm getting ready to switch right now, and then we're gonna get more of that skin texture that looks good. All right, so what I don't need is I don't need his legs. I do need a sip of water. Cheers. What was I gonna do? Oh, turn his legs off. And again, this whole process has just been a whole lot of sketching and then refining and trying to get these forms a little better. Like the insertion points and whatnot are not completely where I want them yet, but I just wanted to have something that wasn't too crazy by the time I started this for you guys. So I know I have a whole lot of anatomy cats who are probably gonna be like, oh man, it's not right at all. But that's okay. It is not the, what do they say? It's not the destination, it's a journey. It's a journey, you guys. So I kept a lot of my lower subdivision levels too, so I can go in and smooth things out and not lose detail on the higher levels. Also, if I need to go in and refine the pose, it's easier with the low sub D level. And that's why I did that. Software for reference. Oh, this pure ref. Hey, thanks, Untitled. P-U-R-R-E-F. Not poo ref. Pure. You didn't come here for typing and spelling and stuff. You came here for sculpting. And a very small amount of pageantry. I'm just kidding. This is a pageantry-free zone, you guys. Just gonna be sculpting. May I ask? Go for it, man. That's what we're here for. Ask whatever you want. Still learning anatomy. A lot of books. Whole lot of books. Whole lot of reference, like my man right here. This is excellent reference. Andrew Carr's statue, Ecochet. Whole lot of reference. Like, and I only really started digging into learning anatomy, I don't know, maybe like 4 years ago. Before that, like a lot of artists, I just thought, I've got a body, I know what bodies look like, I don't need to learn this stuff. And then I look back at some of my older stuff and I'm like, wow, that was crazy how bad that is. So it's just a lot of back and forth until it doesn't look terrible. But there are guys who are like, there are guys that know this stuff like the back of their hand. I guess one day I'll get there. Sculpted a bunch of, yeah. Whole lot of guys. Whole lot of trial and error, basically. And I have a lot of friends who are sculptors for, you know, statue companies and stuff, so I like to look at their work and kind of pick their brain about what they're doing, you know, to make my stuff look less embarrassing. It's not a good look when you are completely off. So that's all. Head or whatever. Yep. That's right. Mr. Joker, you are aptly named. Yeah, no, I know on YouTube I'll have like a whole bunch of anatomy Nazis telling me like how crazy. I can't believe you thought this was gonna pass. It's not that deep. You know what? Also, by the time I get all the gear on this guy, not for nothing, I'm gonna lose most of this. He is so covered up. I just thought about that. Like, I'm over here stressing his shoulders. Look at these shoulder pads. It's crazy. He's gonna be like so covered up. But you know what? I'll know it's there. This is the thing, guys. Pro tip. If you have ADHD, you sweat things that nobody cares about. So, I mean, I guess it's worse. I could be like turning door handles 4 times every time that I enter a room and stuff, you know? So, sweating things that nobody's gonna see is, in the grand scheme of things, could be worse. Yeah, so that being said, let me stop tripping. Let's move on to the parts that you will see. Like hands. Alright, I don't like this song. Skip. Over here. Wrong brush. One thing I did notice is I I don't love the pose from the side, so maybe we can do something about that now. Let's go back and turn on some stuff. Oh gosh, and that head. All right, we're gonna do something about that head because that head looks crazy. It's crazy, y'all. All right. Let's see. Ba, ba, ba. Good afternoon, Shelby. Yeah, I don't know. Probably OCD is the whole knob turning thing. ADD, yeah. Funny story. I've been doing stuff my entire life and didn't think anything about it. My son kind of was doing those things and found out, and there's a whole lot of people that just don't believe that ADD and ADHD is a thing. But we had him test it, found out he had it, and by proxy found out that I had it and have been dealing with it my entire life. So this happens sometimes when you save and you're in the middle of a brush stroke. It just goes on like 20 times harder than it should, so I just undid that. But yeah, I'm too old to start taking the medication now. Did you learn anatomy? That's how I'd be able to remember it so well. I learned anatomy with ZBrush. Just a whole lot of on-the-job training, making mistakes as I went. Complete these types of projects. This one's been going pretty fast. So I started this last. Let's see if I have the original. Do I have the original anywhere? Let's see. Load tool. All right. Let's see. So let me move this stuff. So here is where I was when I was figuring out the pose. All high. No, this is actually not that far back. Whoa, what the heck? Sorry, this is terrible. Yeah, that was something wrong with this? Sorry, I don't know why, but that sounds super bad. No. Alright, sorry, that song. It's all kinds of terrible. What tablet are you using? This is a big ass Wacom 32 Pro. Is the that's the model name. Cintiq Pro, yeah. What program is this? This is ZBrush, Brit. ZBrush, the icon on your clay build-up brush. What you talking about, Willis? It's just the standard clay build-up icon? Pretty sure. Selection of reference, thank you. Yeah, if you like my reference, by the way, I have a Pinterest board with everything. Just go to at Mike T Artworks on Pinterest, and you can get all my stuff. Louder, right? Yeah, I don't know what that was. Yeah, sorry. I was wondering, I want to learn how to sculpt. Yeah, definitely. But yeah, you can see it's a process. So this was like last stream, and this is, I sized it and everything. This is where I am now. Minus the big scary head. All right, so this is the deal. I like it from the front. I like the pose from the side. From here, not so much. From here is okay. Let's turn on those tentacles. I mean, I guess I can live with this. I was thinking of kind of getting that leg, his left leg, maybe back a little bit more, but you know what? I'm not too upset with it. My buddy Brad, who's the pose master, who he's like the pose sensei, was telling me that he feels kind of balanced now, and he wouldn't mind him feeling a little more off balance because he's throwing this tentacle out, kind of like he's whipping his body. But you know what? No, I think I'm gonna stick with this for now. I'm gonna stick with this. So, all right, just so I don't waste a whole bunch of time. It's 1:30. Let's set some goals, you guys. Let's do goals. I'm gonna work on the legs for 15 minutes, move to his crazy face, and then start building some of his clothing and gear. I think. That's what I think. Alright, there's some legs. You're not even going to see his knees. I don't know why I'm even bothering. Alright, sorry, a lot of stuff to go through here. I just want to make sure I got the good ref. Alright. Do you have a link to your portfolio? Yeah, absolutely. If you look up at the top, my Instagram is there, my YouTube is there. You know what? My website's not there, but everything for me is Mike T Artworks. So ArtStation and my website are both Mike T Artworks. WORKS. Can't spell my own name. MikeTArtworks.com is the site. Or Mike Tartworks, you know, whatever. I realized after I bought the URL that it looks like Mike Tartworks. So people think I'm a baker. And I guess in a sense, baking up them hot sculpts for you guys, so that was terrible. Sorry. I'll do that again. I don't get too attached to any of this stuff either because I realize that, you know, I could rotate it and see that something is like completely off. So, oh jeez, Rick. So I don't mind completely just trashing it and going back to the lab. Oh, these tentacles are in the way. Get out of here. So yeah, if you're new to ZBrush, it is much easier to make like these global changes to the forms at a lower polygon count than it is at a higher one. So I always have my models so I can turn them down really low and then step up and see if what I did makes sense. Like if I had this all the way up at 1,000,000 polys for the legs, how much are they? All right, like 776 points. So if I had it up here and I was trying to make these moves, it would feel kind of wobbly. So I have people asking me from time to time, you know, your stuff looks kind of clean, and how do you get that? And it's just because I work at the lowest amount of polygons that I can get away with, and then step up. So when we get to stuff like texturing for his clothing and skin pores and blah 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 blah, that's going to be then I'll subdivide again. But for now, I'm not too mad at that. All right, let's see what I missed. Bum, bum, bum. You want to learn how to sculpt on a computer? Yeah, Britt. There's a lot of information on ZBrush Live, and I know that if you go to my YouTube and give me a follow over there, I think I have almost 40 of these videos now. Each one, like the shortest one's 2 hours. There's a lot of them that are 3 hours. So it's a whole lot of free stuff there. You can go to other people on YouTube. On the ZBrush page, Pixologic page, they have ZBrush Classroom, and it's amazing. Like, there's just a ton of free information that can teach you how to learn how to do this stuff. You know what I'm saying? You notice I do a lot of rotating on my model because it helps you to see around the forms. And again, you leave it in one angle for too long and you can have something that looks perfect from that angle, and you turn it and realize it's totally off. So when I'm doing any kind of muscles, I'm constantly turning the model different angles. And basically all I'm doing is checking the silhouette. So another thing I could do here is I could solo out the legs, and then I could single out just this leg. And you can see my thumbnail view up here helps me to see just the silhouette, which is fantastic. I'm so glad they added that to the latest version of ZBrush, or the version before, whatever the one that gave it to us. Oh, this is great. It's chimpanzee ref. I didn't even see that. Oops. So once I kind of get what I want, I'm gonna grab the move tool and just kind of fudge around with it until I get it into place here. And I want to keep moving. I don't want to stick on one area too long, because before I know it, I will have wasted my entire time on his damn legs. So let's keep it moving, keep it moving. And I mean, if you don't know about me, I am actually an illustrator who just started sculpting maybe like 6 years ago. But I picked up ZBrush because I needed reference for my paintings. I was doing stuff for G.I. Joe and, you know, Star Wars and things like that, and it was one of those things where it really helped to have good reference where I could see the way light was kind of reacting with things, and if I wanted to add some, you know, dynamic poses and things like that, I had it right in front of me. So initially I started using a program called Poser, which gives you the models and like it's already rigged and you kind of pose them how you want. That was okay, and then I started using Daz after that, and there's like a whole community that makes, you know, clothing and weapons and blah blah blah. So if I was working on something for a casino game and I needed to make a knight or something like that, I could get stuff and pose it and then light it. But as I continue to do it, I have a friend a student named Brian that introduced me to ZBrush. He was working on some G.I. Joe stuff as well, and he had the armor on there, and I was like, oh man, that's dope, how'd you do that? And he basically told me he was using ZBrush. It's like, man, I gotta learn this. So now I just did this roadblock for their classified series relaunch of the G.I. Joe guys, and I basically used ZBrush to pose it and light it and go in and make a montage, and it just looked way better than if I was trying to figure out in my head the way that light reacts to, you know, wrapping around not only the guy but the weapons and the tactical gear and all this, that, and the other. So fell in love with it, kept using it, and so that's how I came to be here today. That's my origin story, you guys. Every good hero has to have an origin story, and every villain thinks he's a hero, so I'll let you figure it out. I'm kidding. Not a villain. Good guy. Oops, turn it down. Alright, cool. So that leg's looking alright to me. This other one, let's go back and check this out right quick. Make some changes. This is the fixing episode. It's where I go in and fix all of my stuff and get it looking better, so that by the time I do go into clothes, I don't have to worry about my anatomy being jacked up. At the chat in a minute. Tutorials, I would go through the basic stuff on Pixologic's page first, and then go online, check out guys like Polygon. He's another streamer. He's dope. He's got some good stuff. Oh man. Oh, my buddy. What's his? Hold on 1 second. There's a dude that I can't believe I forgot his name. Ah, crap. Alright, I'll figure this out and I'll tell you, because he's dope. And oh, Danny Mac. Why did I forget Danny Mac's name? Yeah, check out Danny Mac. He's got these awesome 60-second tutorials that are amazing. He can teach you anything in 60 seconds on YouTube. But yeah, he's also a streamer who he was here before I was on here, and he's a beast. But I'd say watch these, man. Like these are really good. They come on every day. There's multiple artists. We just got a bunch of new artists. So if there's anything you want to know, you can learn it here. All right, upper body is hidden. There it is. Let's look back here. So even though the zoom covered up by boot, I just want to make sure that it's kind of in the right position. Oops. See what else is going on. Oh wow, I missed a lot of stuff. What's up, Blind Fox? Top 3 go-to brushes making that about Blind Fox. I'm just using the clay buildup. So clay buildup, top 3, right? Clay buildup, damn standard, and clay spin, top 3 from me. Boom. Yoda, what's going on? Escalade, what's up? Character to sculpt until you reach this level. A lot of really bad ones that I will never share. A whole lot of bad ones. It's funny though, like you don't know. I was just joking around about the villain not knowing that he's not the hero, but like I think about all those pieces I was doing, and at the time I thought I was killing it. Like you couldn't tell me I wasn't completely nailing them. It just takes going back and looking, you know, years later to be like, yeesh, this is embarrassing. So I have a lot of friends that are at different levels of creativity, right? I have some people that are new to it. I have, you know, like my son and my daughter are artists, and they're amazing to me. Obviously, you know, I'm their parent, so I'm going to say that, but they're really good. But the thing that I taught them is that, you know, it doesn't matter how good you think you are. There's always room for improvement. So they just have to keep striving, and that's what I tell people. I hate it when I meet people and they're like, oh, you know, I've arrived. I couldn't possibly do this any better. I don't really like those guys, you know, because you're never done learning, you know. You're done when you're dead. So that's my theory anyway. So yeah, you know, I'm still learning it. I got some amazing friends like you know, Daniel Bell and Joe Minna, and just too many to name, that are really, really amazing. And so they always keep me hungry to try to get better, you know. And Daniel's keeping me poor because he keeps coming out with dope sideshow statues. So shout out to Daniel Bell. Take it easy, my wallet is hurting right now. I'm just gonna start sending him my kid's college bill. How about that? Boom. All right. Oh yeah, flip normal is dope too. Transfer ZBrush, keep learning. You can do both. You can do both. Thanks, Britt. YouTube channel name is Mike T Artworks. Everything, Mike T Artworks. Look up at the top. Actually, no K. No, I'm sorry, no S. Artwork for YouTube. What's up, DJ Snake? Feet and hands. Yeah, I mean, it's the same as everything. Like, you just put your time in. So eventually it'll look good, you know. Let me show you. Let's see. People are sick of seeing it, but like, this Hulk guy was just like a whole lot of just going back and fixing things. And even now I'm looking at it, I'm like, oh man, I could have fixed that a little better. Could have done that a little better. But that's all just putting in time. Right? So there's some feet. Some feet for you. Where was I? All right, Escalade, you pretty good. Thank you. What's up, Theory? How do you get your reference images in that way? So I'm using, again, I'll say this like a bunch of times. You guys just field it for me after a while, because people always hop on. Oh, that was another telemarketer. People always hop on late and they're like, what are you using? This is somebody telling me that I can save a bundle on car insurance. I'm not interested. Get out of here. Oh yeah, Pure Ref. Pure Ref. There you go. And now, Dead Asteria, it is your job to tell everybody who comes in afterwards what I'm using for reference. I'm passing the mantle on to you, my young ward. Anatomy study. Everything's an anatomy study. Volley motion. What's up, Vague Sedan? Vague Sedan. Yeah, no, this is it's gonna be a dude. It's gonna be a dude. It's not just anatomy study. But this dude has body parts, so we're working on them. All right, so I said I was only gonna spend like 15 minutes on these legs, and I think my time is come and gone. So let's move up to this head, which is busted. So I don't want to hear how bad this head is, because I know this head is really, really, it's not good. It's not good now, but we're gonna make it better. Oh, what a mess. So just sculpting this in, so, you know, is what it is, man. But I know we can do better, so let's try to get it a little better here. Let's find some faces. This guy's got a rugged jaw. Cheekbones. So when I'm sculpting the body, I like to sculpt out of symmetry. When I sculpt the face, it's a nightmare doing that. So this is kind of why this guy is looking this way, because I started out of symmetry, then I tried to like get a little bit of posable symmetry on here, and it just was too late. So it's gonna be one of those things where eventually it'll happen. We're gonna get it. We'll get it at some point. Let's turn on some eyes and stuff. I'm gonna turn off. Let's turn off this. Let's turn off. Let's turn off the upper body and the lower body. Hair is just kind of blocked in. So what I want to do with my dude here is not this one. Oops. I want to get this kind of a look with so the headband. Oh, his hair. That's right. You know what? I think part of this is going to be getting his hair straight. So yeah, no, I got things to do. I got things to do here. They're gonna get done. Believe me. This face was me not looking at anything either, so now let's do some actual reference so it doesn't look so crappy. This is a cosplay guy who looks just scary as hell. So I'm gonna move it from him. He's kind of scary. This is dope. So he's gonna have these things on his cheek here, like these cybernetic parts, which is gonna help. Maybe what I'll do is I'll just comp those in. And then that'll help me figure out the volumes of his cheeks and stuff like that. So let's do that real quick. I'm gonna take this light and duplicate it. And I don't really know exactly what I'm gonna do with this, so I'm just gonna kind of sketch it in right now. And then later on, I'll probably do some Z modeling to make it look clean. But for now, it's just gonna be quick and dirty. I'm not sure exactly how it kind of terminates on the side of his head. Never really see him from the side. So I'm going to take some artistic license with that part. And I know I do want to 3D print this, so I'm going to make sure that I don't have like gaps and stuff in here. Doesn't matter what it looks like on the inside. Do a little hard surfacey business. Just using my H polish. And up to this point, everything is quick and dirty. So like, I think you guys are used to seeing, you know, like 6, 7, 8 videos down the line where everything is clean. Like this is just the sketching part right now. Just sketching, you know what I'm saying?
Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
Clip curve. Trying to figure out some shapes. Autosave. All right, I can catch up on the reading. Thanks, Edister. Let's volley motion. Just harder head or body. Well, it's funny because I paint likenesses for a living, but sculpting them is a little bit harder for me, so I'll probably face. I do have a Pinterest. I posted it a little earlier, but it's just at Mike T Artworks. That's the theme of this episode. Everything for me is at Mike T Artworks. You want to find me on anything. And if you're not already, anybody on here, do me a favor and give me a follow on Instagram. I'm going to start posting some stuff only on Instagram. So I would appreciate it. Give me a follow back. How big is that tablet? 32 inches. Miniatures? No. I have not worked on miniatures. Pure Ref. Yeah, I know I do have a lot of stuff in Pure Ref. 16 inch? Heck no, son! This is 32. No, my hands are huge. Come on. I have huge hands. It's not a 16 inch, it's 32 inches. All right, back to the grind here. This one is really big. That doesn't make any sense. That's dope. I like that. So I'll probably be doing some kit bashy type stuff to make the cheek pieces look better. This looks like he's wearing headgear for braces. I just realized that. Get out of my room, Mom! Oops, not that one. Move this over here. Alright, I see everybody's just kind of just doing their own thing, so I'm not going to sweat it. I will do my own thing as well. I'm going to Dynamesh this. Turn it up. Maybe Dynamesh first. And then do a little mirror and weld, because the head now is kind of in symmetry. I'm going to insert, let's do a little, let's see, how do I want to do this? You know what, I'm going to use a curved tube strap. Let's do kind of this number. Let's see, go here, like that. And I just split that part. Do a little bit of Z modeler here. Do you want that one? No. Just want to get this basic shape, and then I'm going to extrude it and then rotate it. Mirror and weld. Now let's give it some thickness. First I'm going to push it into the skin. And then I'm going to Q-mesh it out. Oops, everything, not just that one polygroup ball. Turn that off. So even this process is what I would consider a sketch, because I don't have an exact idea of what I want to do with this. Oops, I didn't want to dynamesh it, I know that much. Let's turn that off so I don't do it by mistake. Then I can mirror and weld. Size is way up there, it's so weird. Bring it down here. Also, let's turn on dynamic, see what that looks like. Alright, so I don't have any creasing going on, so it just turns into mush. So let's add some edge loops, creasing. Just put that there, there. I want to hold the front, so I'm going to add a crease there. Or not a crease, but a loop. Obviously, I want to hold the back. And let's dynamic. Alright, and I want this to be a little sharper, but I don't want it to be like crazy. Yeah, something like that. Turn up the dynamic subdivision levels. And later on I'll make this thing way sexier than it is right now. I mean, we're just kind of figuring things out at the moment. Alright, this piece. I know for a fact I'm going to go in and Q mesh and probably do a whole other piece of geo to make this thing. But for now, I'm going to just kind of figure out what it's going to be, because I don't know. Do I have symmetry turned on? Nope. Alright, mirror and weld. Turn on symmetry next time, why don't you? Alright. Alright, so that'll do for now. Let's get this face looking a little better. And the hair figured out. The hair, you know what? All right, first I'm gonna do the hair. Because the hair is, it's all over his head. Start with this chunk right here. Get these tentacles out of the way. Oh, don't you crash on me. Don't you crash on me. When to use Dynamesh for blocking out shapes mostly? For me, yeah. Yep. Yeah, some people sculpt with Dynamesh, like they do their whole deal with it. But I like to work on low meshes, so I just kind of figure it out and then Z-remeshed and then work from that. The face and the body is not Dynamesh. No, it is not. What happened to the YouTube stream? Did I drop off YouTube? Oh yeah, look at that. Oh man. Huh. Let me tell the guys at Pixologic real quick. Hold on one sec. Okay. Well, that sucks. All right, mirror and weld. So I had this out of symmetry before the hair. Let's see. Let's put a mirror this way, then mirror and weld. No. Tentacles, get out of the way. I just wanted to get some symmetry in here for now and then go back and readdress. Why does your cursor look like that and how did you change it? Like what? What does my cursor look like? The red thing? These are just stock. I didn't change any of that. Okay, I'm gonna go in. Let's look at some Omega red hair. Oh, symmetry. This is tiny. Let's give it some more resolution, by the way. That's better already. I'm gonna move his scrunchie over to the middle. It doesn't make sense where it is now. Let's get some so why would it be in the front of his head? Come on, Mike! Should know proper scrunchy placement on a head by now, you guys. Alright. He's gonna have an epic man bun when I'm done with him. Alright, where's his ponytail, by the way? It's way up there in the wrong place. I'm gonna split this off. Solo. Split hidden. Turn that off. Get out of solo. Oh, jeez. Sorry, guys. This is my sister, if you must know. All right. It'd be easier just to hide this thing and delete hidden. Yeah. It's the only thing about using the slice curve. If you don't have it at right angle, you're gonna have that like weird overhang thing. Delete hidden, close holes. Let's go to Sculptors Pro. Oh, I have division levels. No, I thought I did. Yeah, this would be perfect for Sculptors Pro. Make short work of this ponytail. Switching between H polish and clay buildup. Oh, come on. Every time I get in a groove. I guess that's good though, because I haven't saved one single time in the past hour and a half, so thank goodness for autosave. Let me save this thing. Probably a good idea. Yes. Alright, let's see what I miss. Squarey thing on it when you put it on your sculpt. So squarey thing? Oh, the crosshair? Is that what you're talking about? I think that's just what it is. Now that's not a man bun. Long flowing man mane. I'm a man, Pop. A merman. Hello, Weetar. Hello. What is the story of this character's sculpt? So this guy is Omega Red. He is basically an X-Men villain, and he's a cyborg that has kind of like the super soldier program for Russia turned out made this dude. Kind of the same way we have Captain America here in the good old US of A. So he was made there, and he has this metal that's, it's not adamantium, it's some other metal, but it's super strong like adamantium, and these tentacles come out of his arm. So that's basically it's the long and short of it. He fights X-Men. Oh crap. Let me try that again. There you go. Alright. So now I'm just gonna go back to my clay buildup. Maybe what I'll do now, just to get some topology in here the way that I want, is make a couple of polygroups rather. By masking. I want the topology to flow a certain way, so I'm just gonna mask here. Let's see, how do I want to do this? Alright, so now, it's close, it's not right. Oh, geez. So this is why I don't love using Dynamesh, because I just want to isolate these groups. I guess that's as good as it's gonna get. All right, it's good enough. So now I'm gonna take this, the end of it is gonna be a mess though. These freaking quads, they're not quads, they're diamonds. I want quads. Maybe, you know what? Here, let's do this. I'm just gonna Dynamesh this first, or remesh, see what I get, and then I'll go back and make some groups. Oh, that's better. It kind of did what I wanted anyway. I was overthinking it. Yeah, it's not bad. All right. Definitely need some more resolution. What is going on here? There's a lag now. It's a terrible lag. What is going on here? Oh my gosh, it's horrible. All right, I'm gonna save this and restart because I don't know what's going on, but that sucks. Let's say subtool. Save as. Yes. And do a quick save. All right, let's restart this thing. Oh, not pure ref. Close. ZBrush, ZBrush, ZBrush. My phone is blowing up. What's going on here today? And the shape of this thing is going to change for even his headband, but for now, I'm just going to go with something like this. So this scrunchie doesn't even have any thickness. I was using the dynamic thickness and the cloth tools to make the shape. So I'm going to, because I'm going to print this, I want to make sure that There's no holes in the mesh. It's got to be watertight. So let's give it some real thickness, actually. Make it a real boy. Thickness. And I want it to offset inward. No, maybe it's alright that way. Offset kind of inward, a little bit inward. And the subdivisions down. Turn the subdivisions down, please. Sorry. Alright, thickness, more thickness. Alright, that's enough. Apply. I really am going to, you know what I could do here? You know, let me undo that, actually. Let's have no thickness whatsoever. And apply. Yeah, I'm just gonna close holes. Close holes. Oh, but I have subdivisions now. Step down. Step up a little bit more. That's cool. Delete lower, delete higher. Close holes. Bing, bing, boom. Done. All right. All right, there is that thing. Okay, still got time, Let's go back to the hair. See if I can actually sculpt now. Tools, save. Yes, yes. Crosshair isn't how it looks on mine. Did you change it or something? I don't think I did. Maybe? Oh, wait, is that because, why is it doing this? Turn off lazy mouse. Let's come over to the arm. All right, so why does it work on there, but it doesn't work on here? What is that all about? All right, I'm gonna subdivide this again, see what's up. Before I do though, I'm going to save the history for it. And then I'm gonna delete lower, and I'm going to ZRemesh this one more time. So polygon count, I'm gonna say 1. Adapt and turn that down. Turn the curve strength up, and let's try this again. ZRemesh. You guys still in here? I don't know what's up with YouTube. I guess I lost YouTube. Oh, it's because I'm streaming in 4K. That's the problem. All right. Sorry about that. I did that last time though. I don't know why it would be a problem this time. I'll turn it down for the next one. Crap, that sucks. Alright, sorry guys. Let's see, turn off dynamic. Come on. All right, just made a few groups here. I'm going to keep groups and Z-remesh this and see if I can get a better output, because that's not very good. I want the adaptive turned down and I want the polygon count turned up. And try it again. Yeah, that's better. What happened up here? Doggone it. All right, let's try again. Better, but still too high. So let's say half and do it again. Yeah, it's okay. So just dividing it a few times, and I'm going to project back my details. Yeah, now I got my volumes back now. And now I should be able to work on this. I should be able to sculpt on it. Let's save as. Save, yes. Okay, there you go. All right. Everybody's a comedian, Dougie. Stunt double of Dougie. All right. All right. That's funny, actually. Dougie's killing it, y'all. All right. There's that. Let's get some. Let's shape this a little better. Thanks, man. Yeah, that's the plan. That is the plan. I don't know where he's gonna fall in the order. I still got that. The bishop is almost done, so it's like it doesn't make sense not to finish that one and then print it. Yeah, this guy's gonna get printed. guess this would be coming from the front, actually. That. Inflate this edge a little bit, should help. All right. How long did it take? I started it last stream. I mean, I had the base mesh going on, but I kind of worked on the pose and anatomy last stream. So right now, about 5 hours. But again, you know, I did have a base mesh that was in a similar pose to this that I just kind of been tweaking and playing with. Oops. Oh, okay. W. Why can't I? Come on now. Duplicate. Split unmasked. So I just duplicated that sorry, I don't know what that is. That's got it. Must be a corrupted file, because that sounds... It's like my ears are bleeding right now. Sorry about that, you guys. What I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted by that terrible brain-numbing music was I just duplicated this strand of hair, and now I'm going to kind of play with it and get it to fit underneath of the other one. And not look like a duplicated duplicated piece. You know what I'm saying. Copy. That's what I meant to say. So what have I learned? Don't stream in 4K because you'll lose a lot of people from YouTube. That sucks. All right, so I'm gonna work on this face. Actually, you know what? Before I do, let's do some parts on here. I want to get these shoulder pads on and see what they look like. So let's make those real quick. I'll come back to this mess on his head later in the face. Do a quick render and see what we got going on here. I hate to say it, I kind of like the mouth closed better. I don't know. Maybe I'll do two versions of the head. Little swap out head action. Do a render of this and save. Let's see, a half. See what this looks like in the back. Ooh. Back up, bud. Seriously? Do a quick draw over real quick. Quickly. Very easily and quickly. So it makes more sense to sketch this out before I start actually going in and creating stuff. So that's all I'm doing here. Oh, this comes above the knee. Thanks, Techniques. Comics right. Yeah. They actually had him in the Deadpool movie in prison without all his gear on. So you didn't get to see him actually do anything. But yeah, he's from comics. I think I'm gonna do like some for some reason I want to do like some Yeezy style shoes for him. I don't know what they're gonna be yet, but he'll have some comfortable pillowy soles on these things, that's for sure, to make up for those big tentacles he's got to lug around. Actually, that'll all be covered up. All right, and then some kind of gauntlets up here, which I'll figure out later. TBD. TBD, you guys. And, neck kind of a thing. So I don't know exactly how these things are gonna go yet, but Something like this. Like these piping pieces. So I'll figure that out later. So what I can do right now is figure out these knee pads and the shoulder pads. Let's go make those. ZBrush. How much time do I have left? Half an hour. Should be able to do that in half an hour. Alright, so I'm going to save this. And do a screenshot of it. Let's get out of Photoshop. Let's see. Yeah, old school. Work for comics? No, I haven't done any work for comic books. Just a fan. Just a fan. Let's drop this in. All right, let's figure out these arm thingies, shoulder pad type things. Duplicate this and get this out of the way. Actually, yeah, it can be a square. That's fine. Okay, just deleting everything but the surfaces that I want here. I'm gonna delete hidden. Start inserting a few loops. Oh. Let's delete these actually. Turn on double so I can see what I'm doing. Probably help. Oops. Alright, I'm going to change the shape of this, but let's just see what this looks like. Ooh, it looks big. That's what it looks like. Huge. Yeah, in comics, this shoulder pad makes sense. In real life, it makes 0 sense, but it's okay. Did I delete my center point? I guess I did. I flip that around backwards? I did. I flipped it around backwards. That's not right. Slow down, Chief. There you go. All right, let's see what's going on here. New blade, marble plan should be. Yeah, no, will be dope. Program am I using for sketching? That was Photoshop. That was Photoshop. Yes, it is a Wacom 32 Pro. Yeah, Photoshop. All right, you guys talking about tablets? I'll leave you to it. All right, I got about another 15 minutes, you guys. If you have any questions you want to ask me about anything that I've done today or what I'm gonna do, now's the time. So I'm just trying to establish this shape right now, and then I'll go and make it uniform and clean and all that good stuff. Add the bevels and, you know, bells and whistles. But for now, I just want to see how I can get it to fit over this shoulder. All right, let's get him a belt. Duplicate this. Wait a minute. No. What happened to my shoulder pads? Oh, did I hit delete instead of duplicate? Oh my god! No! Oh. Damn it. I think I just deleted. Oh, I spent all that time. I kind of have some of it here. All right, let's see. I mean, it's way far back though. Oh, that sucks. Oh man, I'm really bummed out. Why do they put delete right next to duplicate and they both start with D? Son of a beast. Man, that's... No. Document. Double. Yes. Ugh. So far back. Oh, man. Yeah, no. I'm gonna talk to... Don't put duplicate right next to friggin' delete. That really makes me angry. It's totally my fault. I'm gonna take it out on everyone around me, so you guys just be ready for it. See if I can do in 10 minutes what took me 15 minutes before. 20 minutes, however long it was. It's not going to be pretty, I'll tell you what. Split. Masked. Mirror. Yeah, I should probably save. Save. All right, not so bad. Not exactly the same, but you know what? I'll take it. Merge down. Yes. Okay. Let's rename these shoulder pads. Oh, yeah. Shoulder pads. Now I'm gonna make this into a belt cylinder frame. Cylinder. Yeah. No dynamic. All right, so still got quite a ways to go on this thing. What happened to his ponytail? Where did that go? Is that still on there? Oh, it's in the back now where it belongs. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, that's my time, you guys. So I'll see you next time. Peace. 2 weeks, I think. All right. Later. God, everything's in the way. Where the hell is the stop? Stop. Where is the stop on this? There it is. All right. Now I'm out. Later.